Are you kidding me? Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, it's your boy Zeladon, and I've got an interesting game to show you guys today. At first, when I downloaded this game, I thought it was going to be more of an MMO type game with multiplayer and all that stuff, but turns out it's more, at least to the point that I played it, more of a single player story based game. So, as you can see, there's like this whole full blown out anime style intro, like really like I think this thing's over like 2 minutes long or something, so it's like, typical anime intro and that sort of thing, which is cool because I love anime. I don't really play many anime games per se, but I do love watching anime, and I should try to play some more anime style games and see if I could get into them. I have to admit, I've never really tried playing most of them, so maybe if I'd actually put some time and effort into trying them out, maybe I'll actually enjoy them. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at Eternal City. So starting out, I want to say this is more of a, I don't know, visual novel type game as far as I could see. So there's like a lot of dialogue. Like I think 80% of the time I spent playing this game was just reading dialogue. And yeah, I read every single thing that popped up. I didn't skip any dialogue because I wanted to, at least try to give the dialogue some sort of a shot. So let's talk about the combat first, because the combat's really interesting and it feels really good. Even though I didn't really get to do a whole lot of combat because there's so much story and everything in the game. I'm pretty sure at some point, of course, the amount of story will take a nosedive and the amount of combat will go way up, skyrocket. But yeah, starting out in the first 2 hours of game play, there's tons and tons of tutorials and tons of dialogue. Anyway, what's interesting is like, okay, the story is you, the player, you're like this commander, and you can like, I guess, directly command and control other people called wielders. So basically, you're the commander. You can switch between these three people that you take to missions and give them special abilities and increase their power and that sort of thing. And then, yeah, you can switch between the three people, which all have their own special ability set as well. Some are like more defensive, more offensive, some are faster, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's the real crappy summary. Anyway, let's talk about the progression of the game. So the progression, how this game works is energy based, unfortunately. I really hate energy based games. So you have a certain amount of energy that you get, and that, I guess, slowly regenerates over time. You need energy to do certain activities, go do battles and that sort of thing. And yeah, I'm sure you guys have probably played an energy based game before. It's not very cool, and even though like at the time that I started playing this, I haven't had any issues with energy. You know at some point in the game, energy is going to become an issue, and you just can't play the game because you don't have energy. And I hate that. I really hate that. I hate games that don't allow you to play the game. it's so silly. I don't know how that caught on as a thing to use in video games, but just stop it, please. Let people play your game. It's so silly. And then they ask you to pay money so you can get more energy and blah blah blah. Yeah, let's not go on that rant right now. But keep in mind, I've only played this game for about 2 hours. This is just first impressions. I could be completely wrong about all this. This could turn out to be some crazy, amazing game in the end. Maybe with multiplayer even at some point. Who knows? I don't know. They don't really introduce you to that within the first 2 hours, at least. Assuming you're reading all the dialogue, because that's going to take a lot of time in your first couple of hours. Anyway, let's break it down. So I really enjoyed the combat, and I love the art style of this game. I love the anime aspects. I love that they didn't bother to get English voice actors, and they just went with subtitles, English subtitles over the original language and everything. So that's awesome. The combat just feels amazing, and it's a lot of fun to play. I'm probably gonna play this some more, like in my free time. Um, I wish you could play this offline, because it seems like the online stuff. I mean, you really don't. As far, I mean, the only reason they have online is for leaderboards and that sort of thing. If there was an offline mode for this game, that would be awesome. But yeah, I guess that's asking a lot these days. I don't think there's very many games that allow you to play offline anymore, which is sad. I wish there were more offline games. So overall, I'd give this game a solid 4.5 out of 5. There's really no issues with the game at all, and if you take it for what it is, it's like a story-based ARPG, single-player type game. It does everything very, very well. Like everything that it does feels really good. The only reason it's not a 5 out of 5 is because of the energy thing, and that energy thing is just don't use that, please. Game developers, don't do it. Do not limit how much people can play your game. It's just not cool. Other than that, this is a really cool game. Amazingly well written in code and in story. The gameplay's great. Everything feels great about this game. I definitely recommend trying it out if you're into this type of game. It was definitely not what I was expecting it to be. Like, I was really coming in expecting this to be an MMO, and I spent a lot of time playing it, so I was like, okay, my channel is mostly MMO type games, multiplayer RPGs, but I spent the time playing the game, so I might as well go ahead and give it my first impressions and everything, right? So there you have it, Eternal City. Check it out. It's a really cool game. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my take on this game. Again, these are just first impressions. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please. And we'll see you guys in the next time, in the next video. Have a good one. Peace. GG's.